It's a game-changing peace deal. The centre has taken up an ultra-alpha mission. The pro-talks group of Alpha is likely to sign a peace agreement soon. Updates coming in from Assam, the most awaited peace pact between both the state and the central government, and a pro-talk faction of the United Liberation Front of Assam is likely to be signed by the end of this year or in January next year. Big updates coming in of a big breakthrough in the peace talks. There are two senior leaders of the pro-talk faction that are currently in the national capital for these talks. So the talks are currently underway. A senior leader of the pro-talk faction is in Delhi and is holding a meeting. My colleague Mohit Bhatt joining us with the details. Mohit, this is a very, very welcome move that's coming in. Indications coming in that by the end of the year or in the beginning of January, there could be a big break of peace talks taking place.
Well, you see, in fact, it's a big breakthrough when it comes to the peace and tranquility in the region of Assam and the nearby areas. The most awaited peace pact between both center and the state government, central government, and a pro-talk faction of ULFA, that is United Liberation Front of Assam, is likely to sign a deal, a peace pact by the end of this year or January next year. We know for a fact that how two of the senior leaders of ULFA, the pro-talk faction, are in Delhi, and they have met various government officials and ministers. And
Mohit, request you to stay on with us. Colonel Arasan Singh is also on the broadcast with us. Colonel Singh, this is a decade-old problem of insurgency in the area, but this is seen as a big breakthrough. Information coming in that by the end of the year, the peace deal could be finalized.
No, why I feel this is important is because you see, to begin with, I must say that Northeast was one of the biggest achievements of this current dispensation. But somehow, you know, there was an eclipse because of what happened in Manipur. So now things are coming back to normalcy. And this deal, I would say, that will have a cascading effect in restoring peace, tranquility, and progress in the Northeast region, which was happening before this, Manipur incident. So to that extent, it's a very, very important development. I'm aware that the government is on an overdrive to restore normalcy and peace, in a quick time frame. And, well, this is a good beginning.
All right, Colonel Singh, if you can put things in perspective on why this is so significant, because this is a problem that has continued for decades together with no solution whatsoever.
If you ask me, the real, real achievement this deal is, and this I'm saying with great, degree of responsibility, that I have spoken to some ULFA leaders.
Okay.
And they were all the time they were being, indoctrinated by Pakistan and its operatives as to why they needed to secede and why they were different from India. Now, when I spoke to these ULFA leaders, and I told them, that how we are, we are, a country both physically and emotionally, and I gave them some facts. They said that, sir, nobody spoke to us. Nobody told us these facts. So, if you ask me personally, I am very gratified that maybe I may have made some, little contribution in this regard.
Well, Colonel Singh, many kudos to you for that, for the contributions. Thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. Mohit is also with us. Mohit, we understand that ULFA has also submitted a 12-point charter of demands to the government, including constitutional and political arrangements as well as reforms. This includes the protection of the identity and material resources of the local indigenous population of Assam. Remember, earlier, the Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma had also indicated that the talks between ULFA and the government are at an advanced stage, and an agreement with the outfit could be signed in December and January. And now the top leaders are in the national capital. It is likely that the agreement will be signed, and this is going to be a big breakthrough in the peace talks in the northeastern state. The pro-talks group of ULFA is all set to sign the peace agreement soon. That's the detail coming in. Mohit, there are some demands as well that have been placed by the ULFA leaders. The senior leaders are in the national capital, and you were talking about how the provisions of political, economic as well as cultural safeguards for the indigenous communities will find a place in the deal.
Well, yes, in fact, you know, in 2011, ULFA has submitted a 12-point charter of demands to the government, which included constitutional and political arrangements and reforms, protection of identity and material sources of local indigenous population of Assam. And remember, we have seen on many occasions, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma has also indicated that the talks between the ULFA and government are at an advanced stage. An agreement of with the outfit could be signed in December or January. So what we are learning is that by within few weeks, this agreement could be signed between the government and they are in complete touch with the pro-talk faction of ULFA. And we also know that how this agreement will also incorporate political, economic and cultural safeguards as well as land rights.
Mohit, request you to stay on with us. We have Begant Kalita, Assam BJP MLA as well joining us on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us, Begant ji. If you can tell us ये कितना महत्वपूर्ण है by December or by January the peace deal is likely to be signed.
देखिए, एक असम में शांति का एक वातावरण अभी स्टार्ट हो गया है। मुख्यमंत्री डॉक्टर हिमंत बिस्वा शर्मा जी का नेतृत्व में ये जो प्रो ग्रुप अल्फा का जो टॉक है, ये एकदम हम लोग का असम के लिए एक नया मतलब एक स्टेप निकल रहा है और नया डेवलपमेंट भी होगा। लोकल इशू भी उन लोग कुछ डिमांड कर रहे हैं। जो भी है, अभी हम लोग यही पोजीशन में है जो असम में फिर शांति आने का, तो शांति तो है ही, फिर और ज्यादा तक जब शांति आ जाएगा तो डेवलपमेंट ज्यादा होगा और असम में आदमी लोग आराम से काम कर पाएगा, बाहर से भी आदमी आ पाएगा। एक अच्छा वातावरण सृष्टि हो रहा है। तो वी आर होपिंग अच्छा दिन आ रहा है, नया साल अच्छा दिन डेफिनेटली आएगा। मैं ये जो इसके लिए माननीय अमित शाह जी को भी धन्यवाद ज्ञापन करना चाहता हूँ, हमारे मुख्यमंत्री जी को करना चाहता हूँ और जो टॉक प्री टॉक अल्फा ग्रुप से इन लोग को भी हमारा तरफ से शुभकामना दे रहा हूँ।
Okay, all right.